what's up? Welcome back to South 10 Beer Reviews. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's Halloween. We've got another pumpkin beer, and this one's a local one. This one's going to be from Cherry Street Brewing. This is going to be Friend of the Farmer. This is a pumpkin pie porter. So, this was brewed and canned by Cherry Street in Chattanooga. Let's see here. English style brown porter brewed with roasted pumpkin, lactose, and spices. Yeah, really excited to get into it. This one's really fresh. This one's 3 weeks old, something like that. It was canned on October 11th, so um, actually it's less than 3 weeks. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this poured. And we're actually going to use our Cherry Street Brewing Chattanooga glass here, proper glassware. All right. All right, so that poured pretty dang dark. It does have some ruby red around the edges of the glass there, but I don't know if you can tell or not. It looks pretty black on camera, so it's got about a 2 fingers worth of a khaki head. Pretty frothy looking. Let's go ahead and shove our nose in it. Yeah, you definitely get the spices for sure. Like a nutmeg, allspice type thing. I'm getting a little bit of a like a dark malt, roasted malt type of aroma too. Maybe some slight hints of like some light chocolate. I think I'm getting some of the pumpkin too. Either it's pumpkin spice or just some of the roasted pumpkin. Smells like a pumpkin beer, you know? You don't see as many of them that are stout and porters, but I mean, they're out there. There's a good bit of them. I think most commonly, though, is more of the brown ale, red ale, type of pumpkin beer. So I'm excited to get into this one being a porter. I haven't had a dark beer in a while, so um, let's dive in. Let's do it. Cheers. It's pretty tasty. What was the ABV on this? Do we even know? 7.2. Yeah, it's got a little heft to it as far as body goes. That lactose is definitely offering some extra body to it, but it's really enjoyable actually. It comes across very desserty with it being a darker beer, with it having lactose and the spices. I mean, it definitely lands pumpkin pie. You get all the spices, the nutmeg, maybe some clove, definitely some allspice, maybe a touch of cinnamon possibly. But it does. I like the base beer of this, just the porter part of it, because I think it complements the pumpkin and the spice pretty well. Nice little hint of actual pumpkin too. It's not very strong, but it's definitely more on the dessertier side. But it's not overly sweet either. This is definitely something you could drink another one of if you wanted to. But I think they toned the sweetness down just a hair. It's not over, cloying or anything like that. So it is something you could have probably 2 of and feel just fine. Um, Mouthfeel, yeah, higher side of medium. It's got a nice bit of carbonation to it, but it's still a little bit creamy. No bitterness. Like I said, it's got a sweetness. It drives through. You would expect it with this, especially with the lactose, and the spices and all that. So I think the pumpkin flavors are nothing crazy. Like, it's stuff you've had before. If you like pumpkin beers, it's not going to taste, you know, um, you know, different than others that you've had. I don't think, but It works well. It's got a nice mouthfeel, nice flavors going on. The lactose is definitely helping out with the sweetness and the mouthfeel. It's just an enjoyable pumpkin beer. I would buy this again, and hopefully they brew this again next year. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, a comment, subscribe. Before we go, I'm going to give this a... Let's go with a 4.2. I think it's really solid. So we'll leave it there, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Happy Halloween.